What's the deal, y'all? JR to AR, and we are back with episode 5, season 2 of Colorblind Conversations. Now, I got some people making some noise all the way from the south to the north of the West Coast right here. We got the Chess Move Records team. How we doing today, guys?
What's going on?
Chilling.
You guys want to introduce yourselves from left to right?
Yeah, I'm Jason. I'm Lil Jason. I'm from the Bay.
What part of the Bay?
I'm from SF.
Fire.
Yeah.
What's the deal? It's your boy Faster Man, originally from Inglewood, California. We in the building.
It's your boy Savvy Cross, all the way out of Ontario, California.
Fire. I appreciate you guys pulling up on me today, man.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you having us.
Likewise. You were the first one I was initially introduced to, Fats, and I think it was a little bit in the mid stage of your career, around the time the Greedo shit came out.
Yeah. I mean, that's like when everything started picking up for me, for sure.
How did that relationship happen?
Just my team was looking into getting features, and Greedo came across the board, and we just locked it in.
Were you on Chess Moves at that point, or was that something like internal?
For sure. I've been pushing Chess Moves since the jump, so.
In that case, could you tell me a little bit more about the label, like how it was constructed?
I've been pushing Chess Moves since I started rapping, but we officially made a label last year, me and two of my other partners, and ever since then, it's just been going crazy.
Okay. And do you handle a lot of the back end stuff for Chess Moves, or are you mostly just like on the artist type?
I handle some back end, but mainly my partners handle that. I don't really focus on the music.
I feel that.
Yeah.
And I feel like you came out swinging. You were doing hella shows.
Hell
the
yeah.
Greedo video, then the
Hell
Ohgeesy
yeah.
video went crazy.
Hell yeah, man. Blessed.
Most definitely.
Blessed.
What's been like some standout moments since you've first like gotten acquainted and got this shit official?
Just touring. Touring's fun. Just going to different cities. My last tour, like people were singing my songs word for word and shit. So that was dope.
Were you at like outside of California, or was it mostly up and down?
Outside of California, like Boise, New Mexico, pretty much everything West Coast.
Who were you on the road with?
Greedo.
Oh, so that feature's turned into you going on the road with bro for the whole time.
Yeah, we're going on road again in October.
That's hard.
Yeah,
one of my artists, Grady Lex, she's gonna be doing a few dates on that too.
Okay, hell yeah. What's
your favorite part of tour life?
Man, just the road, honestly. Like the open roads, just seeing these cities and stuff. Like, it's crazy. Like, just driving through like Wyoming and shit like that,
And people might think that might be boring, but when you're in like a big city so long, it's kind of refreshing to be somewhere quieter.
For sure. We're used to the big city life all day long, so it's kind of dope to see like people like in smaller towns, things slow down. Like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, and I feel like they appreciate when artists come to town more than like LA, like Miami, cities that are kind of desensitized to it. It's like, we see these niggas all the time.
The small markets are always the best shows, for sure.
What's your favorite market so far that you've been able to touch?
Boise was lit. Boise, Idaho was turned up. Who else? New Mexico was lit. But I had to give like tops to Boise, Idaho for sure. Salt Lake City turned up too.
Utah be going up.
Yeah.
The white kids be popping out for sure.
Man, them, the Tongans, everybody. Deuces, they be outside.
Who would you say your main demo is right now?
I say Hispanic crowd with the Ohgeesy feature kind of like took shit off for real.
They like opened their arms toward you and shit after that?
For sure. Heavy.
Ohgeesy's a pillar in the city, and it's kind of crazy to see like how he went from being like an underground sensation like the late 2010s to being like a top 10 artist out here.
Man, for real. Shout out my dog Ohgeesy. For real. He really is one of them ones.
On God. How about you, Cross? What you working on? How did you first get acquainted with Chess Moves?
I mean, shit. Just me and Fast know each other outside of music. You feel me, on a personal level. So that's really how I came into the mix.
And how long you been rapping?
11 years.
Okay, you've been at this shit for a minute.
Yeah, hell yeah.
When did you first get acquainted with the whole team? And like, was it hard for you like working with a whole unit as opposed to doing shit dolo?
Nah, not at all. It was actually easier. You know what I'm saying? It's easier when you have a team behind you. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that. I've met a lot of rappers though where it's like they don't take advantage of the resources available to them, whether it's like a team like you guys have developed internally, or like they signed
Right.
to a major. They could have a whole PR agency, stylist, like everything they need to like really succeed, and they just won't utilize it for whatever reason.
Yeah, right.
So you guys are dropping a tape soon, right?
Yeah.
Yep, Outlaws. It's called Outlaws.
How'd you come up with the name for that?
Shit, that's our hood where we from. It's called Outlaws. We Southside Ontario Outlaws.
Okay,
So,
tell me a little more about that. What was it like growing up in Inglewood?
Shit, Inglewood was cool. I mean, I feel like it's like growing up anywhere else. I mean, of course you go through the gang shit, but it was cool. My peoples kept me away from that though. Like I played football a lot growing up.
So you never got wrapped up into like all the gang politics and shit?
No, not really.
That's a blessing, and it's really rare to hear out here in LA. You feel me?
It's not that rare. I mean, at the end of the day, you tied in if you don't even think you tied in. If you grow up somewhere, it's automatically that's you. Yeah, I hate to say it, but that's just how I go. But yeah, no, it was cool. Inglewood, I love Inglewood. I love LA in general for sure.
100%. Like
sure.
this is the city of opportunity.
All day long. It's all about who you know out here for real.
How much has your network expanded since you like started rocking with chess moves?
It expanded a lot. But I feel like I knew a lot of people. But like now I'm in the limelight and they see shit like cracking, like they all tapping in now. But for sure expanding. For sure.
Is it kind of like difficult for you to lock in with someone who you tried to lock in with at one point, but they didn't see that you were worthy or whatever it may be earlier in the game?
I don't hold no grudges. Even back then, I always knew niggas would come back around. You feel me? But it's part of the game. It's business at the end of the day. I don't try to mix the emotions in it. It's business.
Yeah, you can't take nothing personal out here.
You can't.
I feel like that holds a lot of people back.
For sure it does.
Facts.
For sure it does. You gotta get out your pride.
Jason, how'd you get into the mix, man? Especially from SF.
I had homies back home that really fuck with the people down here. So that's really how I got into chess moves.
They were playing your music down here and shit?
They were showing them my music, and then they got interested. Yep.
Okay. How long you been cooking up?
I've been making music ever since like 2020. Yeah, like 4 years now. So.
And who would you say has a more thriving music scene right now, the Bay or LA? Because I got my own personal opinion.
I think the LA really got it on lock, but I think the Bay is really coming out with some like big artists, like the EBK group.
Yeah,
And,
JAAYBO, Jock, they've been going crazy.
Yeah,
y'all got like DB by the bag.
Yeah,
like
so there's talent up there for sure, like buzzing.
Yeah, I feel like you guys have like a more buzzing scene where, of course, there's the main guys like the Mozzies and the CMLs, where it's a straight divide. But besides that, I feel like, especially with Thizzler being like the center point platform, you have outlets that are constantly funneling the new shit coming out your section. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Have you worked with any artists from up north?
Not really. Yeah, not really.
What about LA?
LA, I haven't gotten to that point yet, but yeah, I'm just excited to get to work.
Bro got some songs with Top Rank out here from Long Beach.
Oh, Top Rank Gang?
Yeah.
Over at OTR?
Yeah.
They're supposed to be coming next week. Them boys hard.
Yeah, them homies.
Yeah.
Shout out to Top Rank.
Yep.
Hell yeah, man. I don't know why you were trying to hold that shit back, bro. That's gonna go crazy.
So,
what's your racial background?
I'm Chinese.
Okay, fire. Are there any other Chinese artists popping like in the north? Because I know there's a couple Filipinos and shit like Pilo and stuff. But...
Yeah, Filipinos. I don't think Chinese though. Yeah, nobody come to mind.
No, that's just like crazy that you're representing for your people and you're tapping in with the blacks and they're embracing you to the level they are.
Right.
Because like I started my company called Colorblind because in San Diego, circa like 2019, most of the gatekeeping came from like either racial divides or gang shit. So I wanted to have like a central place where regardless of your section, your race, if you're talented, I want to bring you up here and find out more about your story. So yeah, man, I feel like you could really be a pillar for your people if you just keep programming the way you are. You know what I mean? You're already putting in the work. A lot of people won't even come from San Diego to LA to get some emotion. So the fact you coming all the way from SF, that speaks volumes.
Right.
Fats, what would you say is like both of these guys' best traits?
I'll say with Savi is his work ethic. Like Savi be working hard. Like he been doing this for a minute. Like, yeah. And then with bro, it's just he different. Like just all around. I'll just say that. Like once you hear his music, you'll be like, damn. But like bro's just different.
That's what drew you to him initially?
For sure.
What was I gonna ask? You're about to go on tour with Greedo.
Yep.
Are you gonna bring the boys with you, or is it just gonna be
Savi coming? He gonna come some days too, but Savi for sure. The whole tour.
That's hard. That's hard. What would you say are some essentials to bring on the road when you pack in to be gone for like 2 to 3 weeks at a time?
Shit. For sure, your what you call it? Your hygiene products. You need your toothbrush, deodorant, shit like that, of course.
Motherfuckers get musty on that bus, man.
But it get tricky. Yeah, really with that, of course, you know, you gotta have your drawers and socks, the essentials. But yeah, really your hygiene, man. For real, that's the biggest part. I ain't gonna lie.
That shit essential. Yeah, you can't have that breath woofing if you're about to meet a new A&R or like the head of a venue at some new spot.
And you really can't. But no, you gotta be on your toes when it comes to your hygiene.
What do you think is most important that they need to develop as artists, like in the next like coming months? Is it like live performances, more interviews like this, music videos?
All of it, to be honest. Everything. Like it's content. You feel me? Steady working. Show's always good because it builds stage presence. You feel me? And me personally, I feel like live performances are the best way to market yourself. I feel like I get more new fans when I perform versus just dropping shit on the gram and getting into a blog to post. Like when they see me perform live, it's a experience for them. Like every chess move performance is an experience in general. So for sure that. But I think all of it, bro. Podcasting, like being in front of the camera, just really just all of it together.
Did you have like growing pains when it came to performing? Like were you nervous the first few times that you hit a big stage?
I still be nervous now, but like once it's that time for you to go on and just go away, you feel me? And then it's really fun at the end of the day. It's fun. But yeah, not really. It's all, like I said, I'm still nervous now. For real. Don't matter how big the stage is. Like, it'd be a gang of shit in my mind. Like, making sure the sound is right. Like, I done had times when my DJ shit done died mid-performance.
Mid-performance?
Yeah.
That's like a nightmare scenario.
What, bro? Yeah.
And you just got to rock out a cappella?
Rock out. And yeah, it'd be shit like that. For real. That's the type of stuff I'd be scared of. You feel me? The shit that's out of my control. But to perform, no, at this point, I love it. For real. Like I said, I'm ready to go back on tour. Ready to go see these fans, you know. And it's also dope because you get to test out your music. Like, perform some unreleased shit and see how they rock to it.
Because the people who don't know you from a can of paint are really rocking with your shit.
They don't know me. At the end of the day, most of the people don't know me. They here for whoever I'm on tour with. So it's my job to, as an opener or like if direct support, is to make sure they having a good time until he get on stage. But yeah. But like the last tour, like I said, I was people singing Weekend word for word. Like, it was crazy.
No, that shit's a slap for sure.
Crazy.
How long until you think all you guys are solidified enough to do a whole Chess Moves tour? Even if it's like a 5-6 day run.
I'd say about it was like another good year for sure. Just consistently dropping and going crazy like we on right now, even a little bit more term. Yeah, about a year.
I see the merch over there.
Yeah.
On Sue. Are you guys like doing any pop-ups or anything soon with that?
No, you can definitely catch some on the road when we gonna have the merch for sale on the road. But yeah, no pop-ups.
I just feel like that's so important for like branding because one of my favorite artists coming up was Tech Nine, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I always thought it was a trip that in like from 2012 to now, he was always on the Forbes like 30 most popping artists like monetarily.
Mm-hmm.
And he said in an interview not too long ago that like 80% of his revenue came from his merchandise.
Yeah, this nigga like a whole warehouse full of merch.
Yeah, bro. And I feel like that just comes from like really understanding who your core is and finding out what they want and feeding them.
If they are fans, they gonna buy anything you put out there. You feel me? If they really support you, Hell yeah, merch is smart.
I feel like different fans like show appreciation differently. For example, Tech Nine, he's on that real lyrical shit, so he has more of a Caucasian fan base, and I feel like that's a fan base that's easier to monetize. I feel like it's the same with Blast and Bino in the Asian community. Like they're willing to really invest. Like niggas want free tickets. Niggas gonna want a discount on the hoodie, bro.
When I say that to people, they be giving me a hard time. But bro, when I go on tour, I done been on. Okay, I went on tour with Jacquees. That don't count. But like Jacquees was literally all women, like black women, of course. You feel me? But there's a few dudes that had girls that came with them, or maybe a dudes that knew it was gonna be females at the show. But most of these shows, bro, it'd be Latinos and whites, bro, lined up. Show start at 8, they lined up at 6 o'clock. You feel me? Waiting to get in. Niggas ain't doing that shit, bro.
Thank you. That's what I was doing that shit, bro.
Niggas not doing that. Niggas hitting me like, hey, bro, can I get me on the list? Niggas don't want to buy no ticket. Like, you feel me? Like, yeah, nah. Niggas be feeling entitled.
Exactly.
But every time I say that, bro, I get heat. Like, everybody be like, no, you gotta. Nah, I know. I see. Like, I be on tour. It be Hispanics, bro. Hispanics and whites, bro. Every tour.
Willing to pay to show their appreciation.
They
and excited to rock their shit.
They paying for meet and greet. They paying general admission. They paying for merch. They there. They sitting there after the show, waiting for me and Savi. We openers. They looking for us. Like, real shit, bro. They don't.
Have you heard
niggas.
Of Lucky?
Yeah, Lucky. He had played the other night.
Yeah, I just saw him at in San Diego 2 days ago. And bro, the merch line went outside the venue.
Yeah, bro.
And you could probably guess what the demo was looking like.
I already know.
He had like 2,500 people sold out, and that was like a smaller venue for him. Because Palladium, that's 5,500.
Right, Lucky going crazy right now.
So I always say, like, if you really trying to get this shit going from a small level, find like 100 white kids, find out what they like, target that, and then just start shopping with them, bro.
That's true.
Because I remember the first artist I ever managed, he was from San Diego, and the first merch drop we did, just put 2s on the side of some hoodies, bro. Because his name was like 22 something. I ain't even gonna go there, but long story short, overhead cost us like $2,500 for 100 hoodies. Bro, we sold all 100 units for $70 a pop in like 48 hours. And like you said, we're just looking at the orders. It's all Mexicans. It's all whites. It's all Pacific Islanders, bro. I didn't see no Jamiroquans. I didn't see no Jacquees. I didn't see not even a Marcus, nigga.
None of that.
Nah, bro. So I just think that's something important. Like, think of how you want to brand yourself, because, nigga, you gonna make $5,000 off of merch way quicker than you'll make $5,000 off your distro.
All day long. You ain't lying.
Amen.
That's facts.
You ain't lying.
Who would you say inspires you as far as, like, how they, like, carry themselves, like, musically or, like, their brand? And we can go around the room.
Go first.
I'm going to say my boy Nip. That's why I got him tatted. Nipsey for sure, 101. For sure, teaching us how to do this independent shit. You feel me? Stand on your own. For sure. That's why I'm as independent as I am now. That's why I ain't rushing to do no label shit. Until a label can show me that they can do more for me than I can do for myself. Because we got the money behind us. So it ain't necessarily I'm begging for some money. It's really like, how can you make me bigger than I am? So, but yeah, really Nip. The way he carried himself from, like you saying, the merch. You feel me? Like, the merch, the way he sold his music, 100 a pop, like, you feel me, to 1,000 a pop. Yeah, Nip for real.
A lot of people don't even think their self-worth is enough to try to sell someone a $10 copy.
I'm telling you.
Like, have you heard of a nigga named Flashy B? Yeah, that's my boy from Dago. He just dropped a tape on Even, and pretty much it's an app.
I fuck with Even.
Are you familiar with Even?
The Russell.
Yeah, LaRussell's the first person I saw use that shit, and pretty much it's an app you can put your music on exclusively, and people can pay what they want for it.
Oh shit.
Yeah, bro, and nigga ran up damn near a band the first day, and it's just like, to do that, what you doing, like 200-300 streams?
Yeah,
to
like,
equate to that shit.
I say you not seeing a band in a day on distro.
Right.
Hell nah. So I feel like there's so many ways that an independent artist can really make this shit something sustainable instead of just giving up and just giving the rights, masters, pub for perpetuity to a label and just hoping they know what the fuck they're doing.
I'm telling you.
Because, like, a lot of times a label could like your sound, but they don't know how to work you as an artist. Like, okay, yeah, maybe this guy needs a stylist, or maybe this guy needs some like media training because he's not good on camera. Like, unless they're really gonna be super hands on with you and like craft something for you instead of just a template that they're just mass producing for everyone they put on paperwork, it doesn't really make sense to me either.
Nah, I mean, to be real, there's no such thing as art development no more. It's like whatever's hot, they just grabbing you, throwing you out there, figure it out for real.
I literally just got off the phone with a licensing company trying to buy a couple of my homies' catalogs. And one of them, it's crazy. He has a fucking song that just went gold, but he has like 2,000 on Instagram because he be doing perks and shit. And he'll just blamp his own account whenever he's emotional. So they're just like, hey, brother, we're not even worried about his IG. We're just going to take the music and we're going to get it on sync. We're going to get it playlisted. We're going to make our money back. Best believe. Yeah. So it's just like, I hate that so many of these larger entities just look at you guys as like low value stocks and like, yo, let's just buy at the dip and then see if we can like recoup on that shit. You know what I mean?
No, for real.
How about you, Savvy? Who's been inspiring you since you started your musical journey?
Since I started, man, when I started, honestly, I'll say like my uncle and my big cousin. They really inspired me. You know, they was in the music back in the day.
Were they rapping or doing other shit?
Rapping.
Okay.
Yeah, my uncle was like managing them / producer and shit. But, you know, they was working with like Queen Latifah, Jamie Foxx, people like that back in the day.
Some real certified cats. That's fire.
So I was kind of raised around the music. You know, I was musically influenced. And then, you know, just the everyday struggle. That's like my inspiration for real.
What's some of the struggle you had coming up?
Man, growing up by myself, you feel me? I'm the oldest of 5, but I grew up by myself. My grandma raised me. You feel me? So
everyone was in different places with you?
Yeah, scattered around at first, yeah.
No, that's how it was for me too. Like I was in a group home down on 5th and Ash down in San Diego. And then my dad's up here in Baldwin Hills, but I have 4 older brothers and none of us had the same mama. So like one of them was in the IE, one of them was staying down in Compton, one of them staying with my dad up above the jungles in Baldwin. So it's just like,
yeah,
it's hard when you know there's family there, but they're not actually present. You feel me?
No, real shit.
And you said you're the youngest?
No, I'm the oldest.
Oh, okay. So they all looking at you to when shit's going bad, like, oh, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, pretty much. You feel me? Shit.
How about you, Jason? You quiet as hell over there.
Shit. I fuck with Nib and like Lucky, huge inspiration right now for real. And for real, like Michael Jackson. That's like one of the ones that's like got me interested in music for real.
Were you one of them kids dancing in front of the TV to the Thriller video and shit?
Yeah.
Yeah, I kind of pick up the vibes.
When I was real little, yeah. Really, that's what it started all. Yeah.
What's in your rotation nowadays?
Nowadays, shoot, I got a lot of Lucky. I fuck with Lucky heavy. V's, Rilo. Yeah. I got a lot of underground shit too, for real. I don't know if you heard of Jace.
Oh yeah, Jace, Summers,
a lot of
Can. No, I'm familiar with that whole scene.
Yeah, so a lot of that too. I'm really into like everything, like a whole lot of everything.
What would you describe your musical style as?
Melodic, more like singing type, more than rapping type of stuff.
Was it hard to get that sound down? Because I know with the more melodic motherfuckers, like your engineers kind of like make or break for that shit. You know what I mean?
So that's why I engineer a lot of my own stuff.
Oh, you taught yourself how to engineer?
Yeah.
That's hard.
Right.
And that's a feat, bro, because that people always like, yo, I got this artist in the studio. Do you know someone who would engineer for opportunity? I'm like, nigga, what? It's not like taking photos or video. Engineering is probably like the least fun part of this whole shit.
Right. For sure.
Especially if you're sitting in the studio with a bunch of motherfuckers on drugs, just hearing, one more time. Like, bro, that shit is fucking one of my biggest pet peeves. And especially when they're asking me to get someone to do it for no money, it's just like, if I need them for something for no money, it's going to be for me before you 10 times out of 10, nigga.
Yeah. That's hard.
But that's a good skill to have in your back pocket, bro. Like, that's a way you can move out here to LA and automatically be making some chip. Because people always need an engineer.
Always.
I know, like 5 studios right now looking to hire a client.
Yeah.
When you got a tape dropping, I know they got their shit going.
So I'm working on it right now. I don't have a date yet, but yeah.
Just gonna be working singles until some hits.
I want to drop a tape That's what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, bro. I tell people like you want to have at least one body of work out. So when you perform those 3-4 records and they finally
sure.
like Shazam your shit or look you up on Spotify, they have something that encompasses your whole artistry. Because like I've seen artists where it's just like, okay, they did 2-3 songs, that was cool. Let me check their Spotify. And it was literally just those 2-3 records. I'm like, all right,
Right.
like, because when I'm investing in someone, I'm trying to learn as much as possible. You feel me?
No, for real.
Have y'all done music together, like with these guys?
Yeah, I got a song with Fats.
Yeah, me and bro about to drop a song soon too.
Yeah.
Okay.
Called
for sure.
S550.
And
It's hot.
for real?
Yeah.
You gotta
for real.
send me that shit later.
Yeah.
What is one of the hardest things about being from SF trying to like come up in the game? Like, is there a lot of support in your city?
It's like half and half. I don't really know how to answer that for real. Yeah.
Like, once shit started moving and people saw you with like bigger names and shit, were people like actually happy for you, or was there a lot of hate coming up?
Not. I feel like I'm not at that point yet to know. Yeah, I think I'm still on. Still coming up.
I like how humble you are, but you got your foot in the door with some real certified motherfuckers. Like, Fat's a name out here, Savvy a name out here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's
Facts.
like you gotta wear that with your chest out, bro.
Facts. Yeah. I feel like it's gonna come.
I'm excited to see what's coming in the future.
The love,
for
the
you,
hate, all that.
Ah, for sure. Where do you see Chess Moves in a couple years?
Shit, the #1 independent label, if not LA, shit, the world. But for sure, LA.
How many artists are on Chess Moves right now?
3.
Just y'all 3?
Us 3 right here.
Okay, bet. And then what would you say that the management team's doing that you couldn't do for yourself beforehand?
Shit, allow me just to focus on music by myself. I got to focus on the marketing, booking studios, engineers, setting up photo shoots, treatments for videos. Literally all I do now, bro, is just make music. I don't do nothing else.
And that's how it should
And
be.
I mean, I help out with them for sure. But like when it comes to me, I just make music.
What are your essentials in the studio? Like, what do you need in there? Are you someone who's like rolling woods? You need a bottle of hen dog?
No, I only smoke papers, but raw cones. But I just need some weed, some water, and a mic. I don't even need a studio. That shit can be in the garage, a hotel room. I don't need all the fancy shit for real.
Yeah, as long as the engineer code, I feel like you can get some fire. 'Cause
Record anywhere.
I've seen some dumpster juice turned into something like Halfway
Real shit.
Listener just off the engineer alone.
Niggas making songs off BandLab now, so
Oh God, 310 baby told these niggas there's no excuse.
there's no excuse. For
That
real.
fool went crazy. I'm glad that we have a non-affiliate young nigga
Oh yeah.
who's able to open this many doors for like LA, because people don't understand. Like, I love the street rappers, right? But playlists might not love the street rappers.
There's a cap to street music. I feel at least on the West Coast.
100%. Like, Frosty is one of my favorite rappers from Inglewood, and it's like you can't put most of his music on Rap Caviar, no matter how hard it is, because of the subject matter. And
Promoters be scared to book you and all type of shit. Like,
yeah, they look at you as like a liability more than an asset.
Yeah.
And I feel like he's showing like, yo, the West Coast can produce someone who can be in the strip clubs, who could pull up at all ages events and sell it out 5,000 people. Like, I just looked at his numbers. He just hit 2 billion streams overall.
It's crazy.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, that Soak City was one of the biggest songs. Like when I was on tour with Jacquees, they was playing it every night on tour.
At a Jacquees concert?
At a Jacquees concert.
That's crazy.
And we were touring like North Carolina, Orlando. We was in New York. Where else we go? A few Texas stops, and it was my boy 310 everywhere. For real.
Nah, he's really like setting the blueprint of like, start young, don't wait for nobody, because if you believe in yourself and it's halfway decent, people are gonna come around trying to be a part of the story and help you get to that next level.
For sure. He started at the right time too, though. Your following is the biggest in high school.
100%. That's when people are actively trying to see what the next concert is. Like, they're really excited about the new hot shit. So
for sure.
That market is so important to hit,
Telling
especially in high school, because then they're gonna go to college. Then they're gonna play it in the frat parties.
Exactly. They're like, oh yeah, I knew him. Like, we went to school together. Like, even people that didn't go to school with him that know him. Like, you know, LA is small, especially you play sports and shit like that. Like,
I was about to say, like, Kalen Blue Bucks, One Take, Chike. I feel like a story I hear about all these guys is like, oh, they all played in the same football league.
Yeah, but yeah, that's how I really go. Like, really. It's all, everyone knows somebody. Somebody's in LA, everyone's connected some way, somehow.
Did you meet any rappers through sports when you were younger?
Nah, me and Bino used to go to high school together. He didn't play football though. Anybody I played football
Were y'all tapped in together when you were in school? Or?
No, it was, I mean, like, I went to a small school, so everybody knew each other. So
okay.
Yeah, it was cool. But not like, we never been like tight like that. But nah, I ain't really play with nobody that rap, really. When I'm thinking about it, not even against nobody. No.
That's crazy, because I feel like that whole like 2016 to like 2020 era, almost everyone was balling in one way or another.
For sure.
Who's on your pennant right here?
It's my pops.
Passed away?
Yeah. How
important was he to like developing as a man?
Well, very important. He passed away when I was 19, so I was with him for a minute. But he was very important for sure.
Were you already messing with music at that age?
I was messing around with music at like 15, just playing around, but like nothing serious until like maybe when I was like 20. I remember this girl told me she liked how my voice sound making music, and ever since then I just like,
she gassed you up a little bit. You're like, I might have to fuck around.
She did. But yes, when I was younger, I used to mess around. My homeboy, he big time producer now. He produced the French Montana and Suede Lee song.
Unforgettable?
Yeah, named CP Dub.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he was the first nigga to ever like show me how to record.
And now that nigga got a diamond plaque.
Yeah, nigga's going crazy.
You got more in the works with him?
We don't even got one. I've been pressing that nigga, but we gonna see.
Like, oh, come on, man. You got this shit started now. I really got a little bit of motion.
I mean, we just be busy. Everybody just be busy now. You know, you got your own motion going around. It's hard to get shit together. But that's what I asked for, so I ain't complaining.
Exactly. Like, it comes with the territory, especially once shit starts booming. Who are some producers you really fucking with right now?
What's bro name? Hey Twan.
Hey Taiwan.
Hey Taiwan. Fucking Cypress.
Shout out my boy Cypress, bro.
Cypress Heavy.
I'm at Cypress ain't here right now.
It's another one of the homies named 97. Who else I'm messing with? What's bro that made them two from Outlaws? You gonna drop?
Verse 2 beats.
Yeah, he go crazy.
From overseas.
He go crazy.
Like Europe and shit?
Yep.
Yeah. It's been a lot of dudes emailing me beats. I'm mad I don't remember all their names, but it's a lot of people though.
It'd be hard going through beats when you ask for them, because people will send so much fuck shit.
So much.
Where your ears are just clouded. By the time you hear something good, you might even not even recognize it's fire, because you just been listening to so much fuckery, bro.
I never thought about it like that. But it's better than searching through YouTube. I don't got to go to YouTube no more.
100%.
Used to live on the YouTube. Now I don't even look for beats on YouTube no more.
He hasn't picked up a type beat in a minute.
In a long, at least in a year for sure.
And I feel like that's growing pains too, like
for sure.
Deciding on if you actually gonna even try to pay the nigga, and then like
I've always been about paying, because it's like you never know. You never know.
You never know what's gonna hit.
You never know what's gonna hit. So,
but you know these young cats, when they 16, 17, they gonna just rip that shit off YouTube MP3 player. And
oh yeah, for sure. Rocking. I mean, I definitely was on that for a while until I started realizing, like, damn, my low key starting to get good at this shit. Maybe I should start paying for these beats. Like, yeah, but for sure. The good old YouTube days.
What is your favorite song from each of you guys that you have out right now? And we starting with you, Jason, since you keep getting quiet on me.
That I have out?
Yeah.
Shit. I say Justin Bieber, my latest shit. Yeah.
Some more poppy shit or what?
Melodic shit. Melodic. Yeah, that's how I would describe it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shit, Weekend with Ohgeesy.
That video go crazy.
That's my biggest record to this day. Wow. So,
nah, were you surprised when all the media pages picked that up like immediately?
Yeah, no, because I know the effect that Ohgeesy has. That's why we did the feature. But I knew it crazy about it though is I had made not two versions, but two different songs. The first one I sent him was like some club, like some shit I thought he would fuck with, and he wasn't fucking with it. So I sent him Weekend, and he loved the Weekend. So really shout out to Ohgeesy, really. Because if it was up to me, it'd have been some other shit.
Yeah, he has a good ear for hits, you know what I mean?
Sure.
I feel like growing up in Shoreline, like with Jug and Ron in the back end, and then have someone like Phoenix who's like a
Going
real
crazy.
A&R, bro.
Going crazy.
Like Phoenix is like so important to so many of these new young cat stories. Like I remember 2021, he brought my artist and a couple other Dago cats on tour.
Mm-hmm.
So it was us, and then it was also like Peso and Suede and like Bravo, and it's just like he has an ear for that shit and what is gonna hit way before it does. So
and them all LA household names right now too.
On God, Suede's a legend in the Mexican scene now.
For sure.
Groundbreaking shit.
For sure. R.I.P. Suede.
R.I.P. Suede, man. Glad I had the pleasure to meet, bro. How about you, Cross? What's your favorite record you got?
Probably shit Slide featuring Fats and Sad Boy Loco.
You have Sad Boy in that shit. That's hard.
Hell yeah.
I feel like he's super underrated since like the 400 days I've been a fan of that nigga.
Yeah, hell yeah.
I feel like he's very influential in the Mexican scene right now,
for sure.
For the past like decade plus, because the first time I heard about Sad Boy Loco, I'm pretty sure it was if it's not My Crazy Life, it was YG's album right after.
For sure, when YG signed him. And that was big for like the black and brown community when YG signed.
Because people don't know how much divide there was back in the early 2010s. Yeah, it was not like it is now where you see Chike and all these people like embracing these.
We wasn't making music with Latinos back then heavy like that. Like, not that I can think on top of the head. I don't know like a black and Hispanic big song like that. Now, you feel me? We all like really one, like for real.
Yeah, Sad Boy Loco working with 400, I feel like he made, like when Shoreline popped out, made that a little more socially acceptable. You know what I mean? Because like we've seen it be able to work at a large level with like an A-list artist. So it's like, okay, let's see what they really about. And then when you found out like, oh shit, like they're from the tagging community and all this shit. So they were tied in on some completely other shit. It really added to like, oh, this is possible like long term. And now it's so interconnected. Like Bravo's bringing Heem Beezy, Drex the Joint, G Money on tour.
Yeah, bro. Like it's crazy now. It was honestly one of the best things that happens to the game, though. For real.
Yeah, bro.
At least on the West Coast.
100%. And like the Kendrick shit was super big.
For sure.
For LA, but I feel like all these little micro instances, the unity's been starting to happen. It's just taking longer than a lot of people would expect.
Yeah.
So what are the next 3 months looking like for Chess Moves?
Next 3 months, shit, I got 2 projects dropping, few singles dropping. We're going to be on tour. More visuals dropping. You know, a bunch of Chess Move shit.
I'm excited. What is your favorite record that's unreleased that you're excited for the people to hear?
Me and my bro song called S550. Gonna be the hottest shit.
Jason, get ready for the haters, man.
Right.
They gonna be talking shit.
They are. It's all right, bro.
They gonna be like, yo, why he got all the Inglewood hoes, bro? Why the feet's on his bumper like that, man? But that's fire, man. I appreciate you guys pulling up on me. Where can they find the label? Where can they find you guys, man?
You can find me on XIG at Fasterman, FATS the man, also fasterman.com. You can go get some merch, videos, music, all that. We got chessmoverecords.com. You can find the homies on there, but I'll let them tell you y'all socials too.
Sure, y'all can follow me at Savvy Cross, SAV with 2 I's, Cross.
You can find me Lil Jason everywhere, all platforms.
You can find him out here in LA with the joints, homie.
That's right.
It's Lil Jason. Come on now.
It's Lil J right here.
Watch,
man.
give it a year. He gonna be popping it.
Telling you.
I'm
saying it's the hottest nigga y'all ain't never heard of.
Oh, God.
Yeah, bro. Humble beast. I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I really appreciate you guys blessing the platform. I'm excited to hear what you guys coming on the way.
Thank you, brother.
No, for real.
I appreciate you having us.
Oh, anytime. It's home to you guys now, for real.
So we gotta come back out the tour.
On God, we're gonna have a lot to talk about, bro.
Okay.
You ain't seen me on tour yet, bro. I be on bullshit.
Man, listen. My girl gonna watch this, so I ain't even gonna do all that.
I'm single until you get out of here. I was in Portland, Oregon, bro, and it was crazy. We were outside some like gay church, and they were trying to like hit on my artist and his friends. Like they almost pulled blower on him. Anyway, like I met this girl at the diner, and like this little goth chick, like looking like she's straight out of fucking Powerpuff Girls with some fishnets, bro. She was kind of fire. So like I add her on IG, and like first thing I see in her profile picture is a nigga, and I'm like, the fuck? And I'm like, oh shit. So like she pulls it to the show and shit. I'm like, oh, like should I be worried about old boy who's in your profile? And she's like, oh, it's fine. He's overseas in Afghanistan. He can't do nothing about it. Bro, I sent that bitch on her way so quick. I'm like, yo, these military niggas, that he gonna try to smoke me in an act of passion over trying to get some.
Man, I'm telling you, take his sweetheart. He out here fighting for our country, and she out here throwing ass.
Hey, man. But hey, this has been another episode of Colorblind Conversations. JR to AR, Lil Jason, Savvy Cross, Fast the Man. Follow Chess Moves Records. Follow Colorblind ENT. Follow Petty Cash Studios. Like, comment, subscribe, and we are out this bitch.
Yeah.